Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Carolina Panthers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. But right away, they'll change the look. Throwing on the first play is Corral. Throw left side complete. That's Hubbard. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Corral. There goes a deep ball. End zone. Oh, and that is incomplete. The Panthers at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Corral on 2nd down. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to 25. 19 yards there on the catch and run. The game script that they drove is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now they'll change things up. On 1st down, it's Corral. And it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers are on the board first here this afternoon. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. From his end zone, Marvin Mims. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Ready, set. Come on, 38.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You look at this Carolina defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers, takeaways they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Out of the gun now on third down. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a Carolina native, former Tar Heel, it's Javonte Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On play action, they'll throw. Steps away. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 43. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. On the counter, here's Williams. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
Hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
They go play action here on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Well, this is what you want to see from your rookie quarterback on an opening drive, Charles. He looks cool. He looks calm. He looks collected in marching them down the field.
And, Brandon, I just think the game continues to change and evolve because we're calling these guys rookies. But, they've thrown the football so much at a younger level now. Way more so than what we saw when guys came into the league when you and I came through.
And also just the way, in particular to him, Charles, how he handles himself in meetings, just so professional, mature. Looks like he's been in the league 5 years.
Yeah, he cares about the game. He cares about his performance, and it's showing.
Red, yellow. Slide 2. Ready?
Here's 2nd and 8. This one swung out to Williams. And the Broncos are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Well, Brandon, obviously no panic in them. They gave up the touchdown. Their defensive side did that. But he's already taken them back downfield. I love this field general that they've got. It's almost like he went to the defensive captain and said, don't worry about it. We got you. Now we got 1st and goal.
Yeah, we're seeing punch, counter punch, and this could be setting the table for quite the game.
I like that. Let's go ahead and put it in the boxing ring, right? You're going to get...
And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Javonte Williams, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
their own 21-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
They've got his man complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. CeeDee Lamb, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Pinheiro now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly thought they had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
White. Tail green. 6, 7. Cut.
They'll set up a throw. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it up. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Ultra.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And unable to get downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Here we go.
2 yards still to go. Third down now.
52.
On the handoff, McLaughlin. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
Okay, ready?
And now an audible here into something else. Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Smack, smack.
The give is to McLaughlin. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
22 needle. Ready, ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there. They were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Shot, 17. Double, 38.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
This third down just got even more difficult. 3rd down and 15 after the false start. Back to throw here. And that's caught inside the 30. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Back to throw now on 1st down. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Back to throw again. Got a man open. It's Sutton. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll look to throw again. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And they will finally stop him as he's down at the 40-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout this rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Lamb will go in motion. Corral to throw on 1st and 10. That is caught by Lamb. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there, 26 yards. It was a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion left. And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And now they'll shift things around. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Liking 18.
And they'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's a pickup of 3.
Fakes the handoff here. Corral.
At the 44-yard line.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. 14 yards. Good for a Panther 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 Lions.
Corral. Tight end here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's Corral on 1st down. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 17-yard line.
Go street. Mustang 19. Chop 60, Trap 6, rig.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
7 pirate. Rig alert. Hey, watch that, rig. Watch the ball. Let's go.
Corral looking to pass. Second down. This is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Short throw caught by Dulcich. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Now back to throw. He'll drop this down to Williams. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And they'll bring Judy in motion right.
Black Ultra. Go pink.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Amari Barrow. And the Panthers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Play action here. Corral. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Tracking 60. 70 Lion. 60 Bison. Viking 18. Ready.
On 3rd and 1, Corral. Well, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
79 Bronco. 60 Rattler. 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let go.
4th down, Corral looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They run it again with Williams. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brian Burns picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The lessons will continue of this rookie. He's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. Corral to throw, 1st and 10. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19 Lion.
On 1st down, Corral. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one swung out to Williams. And he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the first down at around the 22. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Broncos first down. It'll wind up being a gain of 5 there on 4th and 2.
Check, strike. Check, hunt.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. And we're back now in Charlotte. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 42.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Broncos first down.
Back to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. I love plays like that. A defensive lineman holding the football. It's like a kid who stole a cookie from the cookie jar, and then he's just fleeing the scene of the crime.
And all he's doing in his mind, reliving his days when he was young, probably played fullback on his high school team, always wanted to be the tailback carrying the ball, trying his best to lug that bad boy the distance.
Pretty impressive pick there off the screen, and then a nice return.
You know, nowadays, they do more ball drills with the big guys than ever before because they want to take possessions away from the offense.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. CeeDee Lamb with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Well, the PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
Here we go, set. Shot, 17.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
At the 23-yard line.
On the ground, here's McLaughlin. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Here we go.
A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
First down, Broncos.
They'll look to throw.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 78 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
Field, black. Hut, hut.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Hut.
They'll set up to throw. That's taken in by Dulcich. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
21 yards. And the Broncos first down.
They go back to the ground with Williams. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
He'll find Sutton on the right side complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's interesting how we label routes. You know, some people might call this a hitch. For me, a hitch is a little bit closer to the line of scrimmage, about 1 to 3 yards deep. A lot of people might call this a dig route, going this deep on a 3rd and 7 to pick up the first down. Others just call it a stick route. Get to the right point, stick in that spot, and let them hit you with a pass. No matter what, they did pick up the first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Here as he's taken down after the sack. Oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. This will be caught. Judy. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. They'll set up a throw. And they're going to get it. They bring it down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Brian Burns getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. The decision made for him. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Red. Dog red. Red. Yellow. Ready?
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Ready up. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Trap 60. Trap 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hubbard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
19 tight. Track 60. 79 Broncos. Go.
First down. Here's Corral with it. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
70. 18 red. 18 red. Buffalo 18. Come 19. Come 19.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here.